All right, and we are live.
Okay.
Episode 68 of Menace and The Man.
Stan, you drinking a beer?
I'm drinking a Great South Bay. You know how I roll.
Look at me. Dirty man. You know, I was out there working them lines, you know. But in all reality, I was giving out
Hand jobs? What's whistle?
Who gives out hand jobs from their knees, Stan?
I don't know. I didn't look. You said you were on your knees?
No, I'm just kidding. I was kneeling on the back of the truck. The truck bed was rusty. I got rusty knees.
I know a lot of girls that give hand jobs on their knees, actually.
Really?
Yeah, that's like a thing.
Is it?
Absolutely. You don't think it is?
I don't. What's it, like a power stance?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know?
Well,
That double hand action.
they're probably giving mouth hugs at the same time.
Mouth hugs at the same time, but sometimes they get into that
Wow.
that double jerk action.
Wow.
You know how it is. You know how it is.
I mean, obviously not. I mean, come on.
Man, you know what I got to change? Like mouse sensitivity. That's part of what was giving me the problem before I got this going. Let me get Pedro Munhoz in here.
Yeah, let's get the page. Did you text him?
No, I did not.
Well, I told him you'd text him, and then that you could just send it.
Yeah, I figure I'll just send it.
send.
That's what I figured. But we'll get right into it.
Yeah.
We'll talk to Pedro Munhoz about UFC 248 and all the good shit that happened this week.
Yeah, there were so many things.
Name one. It was a lot. Great weekend.
No, I had a great time at Swing Bellies.
You did. Shout out to our guy, James.
Yeah, Swing Bellies doing swinging things. Man, they got the best barbecue. I wish I was more hungry than I was.
They do have some amazing barbecue. Can't even front on that.
Yeah. No, I'm sitting there. Some food came out. Somebody told some girl she could sit at the table that we had.
Me. I told her to save the table.
Oh. So food comes out. I'm eating some wings. She's like, oh my God, food. I'm like, that ain't for you. She's like, okay. You're mean. I'm like, I'm also.
She seemed like she was going to town on that food, though, no?
I allowed her. I said, you could have those wings because I'm going to eat these wings right here. And then she reached for my brisket.
Really?
Yeah, so she did one of these, like, a little piece. She grabbed it like this. I grabbed the whole thing. Snatched it right out of her hand. She was like, oh my God. Like, what? I'm like, and I took it like this and just put the whole piece in my mouth.
I definitely got to talk to Kirst or somebody because I don't like the way that your camera, see how the camera's blurry a little bit? Or it's like focusing on me, if you will.
Should I come closer?
I don't know. Maybe it'll figure itself out. Or maybe it's just streaming a little blurrier.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's streaming a little blurry.
Let's see if he answers. There he is.
Oh, Pedro. Hey, turn us sideways, dude.
Sideways. All
Yeah.
right, cool. Like that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Look at that.
Where we at?
Would you look at that?
Pedro Munhoz, welcome to Menace and the Man.
What's up, bro?
Thanks, man. Thanks for inviting me. Super cool. I was right now, like 5 minutes ago, listening to you guys were talking with Hector Lombard.
Yes,
And-
last week. We're about to have Hector on right after
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
it was-
did a
oh, it was
switcheroo.
last week.
Yeah.
I see. I was just listening right now at the Instagram page. And
Okay.
the guy's funny, man. It's a teammate. I used to train with him right here at American Top Team for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Is he still with ATT or he
No.
opened his own spot? Yeah.
Yeah, he got his own spot, but a lot of people in America Top Team, they still, a good friend of him. He's from here. I live in Coconut Creek. He lives in Boca, so I see him like, all over the place. I text him. He goes in the gym sometimes, but he doesn't train that anymore. I think he opened his own spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's a character.
How many guys at ATT like go out? How many guys do you see out at a bar having a good time? Or like,
Oh, I'm one of them. T-Bow.
yeah, T-Bow. So when I went down to ATT, that was like 8 years ago. He was getting ready for a fight, so he couldn't step out.
Yeah, Tibau, we go out sometimes. I like to do I like to do fun stuff. Tibau too. Another guy that go out with us all the time is Adriano Moraes, the flyweight champion at ONE FC.
Okay.
He's fighting Demetrius Johnson now next month.
Okay.
In Asia. Santiago Poncibinho.
Oh, that's the guy that
LaFleur fought.
No, Mike Brown was telling us about though. No, the flyweight.
Oh,
The
the other dude.
flyweight.
Yeah.
He thinks he's the best in the world.
No, that
Yeah.
is Kyoji Hiraguchi.
Kyoji. Yeah, it's really good. So I'm like very blessed and lucky to have guys like that to train like on daily basis. So Kyoji, very, very fast. It's a flyweight. Yeah, super good. It's fast and strong for his size. So, but the guy I was talking about was another guy. It's a Brazilian guy,
Jeez.
dark skin, Adriano Moraes. He's right now the current flyweight champion, and now he's defending his title against Demetrius Johnson.
Okay.
Oh, so that's a big fight right there.
That's a big fight.
Huge.
That's
Yes.
a big fight. So I'm, actually right now helping Adriano, getting ready for the fight as well. So.
Because
rooting for him.
you fight at 135. Do you bounce between those two weight classes?
Nope.
You're 135, right?
I'm 135.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me to fight at flyweight, I would probably have to cut my leg.
Yeah, because you were saying like, man, training with those guys, I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're a little smaller than you.
Yeah. Right here, we have some flyweights. They're big. Adriano is one of them.
Yeah.
We have another few. Kyoji is actually not big, but we train. We do like 60-70% like sparring.
Yeah.
He's super fast. It's hard to get a hold of him, to hold him down, even to outstriking him. He's super fast. He came from a karate background, so super fast. Moves a lot.
Right.
So it's a lot of good training partners here. That's the reason that I came down here.
Yeah. What is like the your training partner limit, if you will? Like, is there a guy that, all right, he's too big, I'm not going to train with him, or that guy's too small, I'm not going to train with him?
So I think lately I have been sparring a lot with Edson Barboza.
Yes.
He used to fight at 55. Now he's dropping to featherweight.
Really?
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think they about to announce his next fight soon. It's gonna be at 145.
Who is he fighting?
They were saying between two guys, but I'm not sure. I was not asking him. And for the last 2 weeks, we kind of like didn't train.
Yeah.
So they were trying between two guys. He's gonna be fighting like obviously like one of them. So
when they looking to have him fight?
for him,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be between May and June.
Okay. Because the thing is he's a fucking huge 55-pounder. I feel as it
He
is.
is a big boy.
Like he's so
He's
shredded.
Now he's even more. Now he's getting super skin, and he's determined. That's what he wants to do. He feels a lot of desire again to go down and try to become a champion of that division. So he's doing that. He looks like super shredded right now. He's skinny and not too heavy. I think like that last time that I spoke with him, he weighed 158 after training.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
So now we sparring. We have been sparring like at least once a week the last 6 weeks, 7 weeks though. Because
I wouldn't be 158 till fight week.
Yeah.
Like like Tuesday.
I've seen Edson. I know Edson works with Phil Daru. Are you working with Phil at all?
I do train with him as well, but I have another trainer from here, American Top Team as well. His name is Everton. That's the one that trains Amanda.
Okay.
Some other guys.
Okay.
But Phil is a great guy, good friend of mine. I like to pick his brain all the time, asking him about training, things like that.
Yeah.
I don't train with him, but I do a lot of the stuff that he does with his athletes.
And then, I mean, while we're talking about weight cut and someone who is, I think, a big fighter at their weight class and then dropping is Jose Aldo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your division as well.
So now he's dropping into your division.
Yeah. So also, Marlon Moraes, his last opponent, has been training here with us for the last 8 months or so. And so I was, training with him for the fight. And then right after the fight, I never call nobody out. So this time I called him out because I found out he was like, a lot of people was saying that he was supposedly fighting for the title. I was like, really? How come? So he just came down to the division, lost a fight. He's number 9. I was number 6 at the time. And then I called him out, through the social media, things like that, respectfully.
You called out Jose Aldo.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did. I knew it was in May. They're about to, a UFC in São Paulo, is my hometown, and it's gonna be a pay-per-view one. And I thought about, that's gonna be a good fight. So 2 Brazilian guys. It's a big card, but it didn't happen because obviously, he's fighting for the title right now. But for the last 2 weeks, I have been talking with my manager Sean. So I kind of have like an opponent. But unfortunately, I can't say anything right now. I'll be fighting probably like.
Well, we like to play a game.
We like to play 21 questions or a guessing game, whatever you want to call it. So we'll throw some things out there. You can nod yes, or you could shake your head no. Is he in the top 15?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, huh?
Are you lying to us, or you? So it's a big step up for him, basically.
I guess so. Let's say. Yeah.
Oh, what's Sugar Sean fucking ranked?
He's not ranked yet.
Exactly.
Hey, I say I won't say anything. All right.
It's him.
I
it's
cannot
fucking
say
him.
anything. I can't say anything yet.
Because they got you at number 7 right now.
Right now, because Jose Aldo got my spot 2 weeks ago, number 6. I went 7.
I can't believe they moved Aldo up to 6 already.
Yeah, so he lost to Marlon, and he got number 9. He was not in the rankings at all. I was number 6. He was number 9. That's why I called him out. And just lately, they moved him to number 6. No reason. I don't know how that works, the rankings, to be honest with you.
As soon as the pen hit the paper for him versus...
And then I went up.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went up 7. So, but...
Now, hang on.
Good for him.
That fight versus... Marlon, I mean, it was a fucking super close fight.
Super close, right?
Yeah, but he didn't win. I don't think you should be able to fight for a title off of a loss. I don't care if it's, I don't care if it's a bullshit fight.
Yoel just did it the other night.
Huh?
Yoel just did it the other night.
What do you mean?
He fought off a loss.
Oh,
he had lost to Costa.
Yeah. He lost to Paulo Costa.
That's right. Same thing. Like, kind of a very close fight.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's true. And
hang on.
So, yeah, that same thing happening with Jose Aldo right now. But, a lot of guys that I thought that deserved to fight the title besides him, Aljamain Sterling, Cody Sandgahen, even the Russian guy, Peter Yan. So, they're all the 3 guys. They're like, one is number 2, Aljamain is number 2, number 3 is Peter Yan, number 4, I guess, is Sandgahen.
Hey,
so now Jose Aldo, he went ahead and is gonna fight for the title. I thought was.
Do you want me to tell you why?
It was not fair for those guys.
Do you want me to tell you why?
Yep.
How many followers do you have? How many followers do they have?
I think I have. Yeah, that's true. That's a big fact.
Jose Aldo probably has more followers than everybody.
Aldo's got like 1 million at least.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That's why.
They
it's bullshit, but that's why.
In Brazil, they had those telenovelas. I don't know if you guys heard about it. Telenovela, like it goes every day at night. Like it's huge in South and Central America.
No, I never heard of it.
So Jose Aldo had a small series, series on TV, like the biggest Brazilian channel for about a month, talking about his life. So he's popular over there. You know what I mean? So he's popular, and I guess he has more than 500,000, followers.
He's got over 1 million. Yeah, he's got a lot.
Well, the thing is,
over 1 million. I thought it was 500,000, but over 1 million. So I understand this. At the end of the day, a lot of this, though, it's politicians. So that's
Yeah.
why, I try. It is what it is.
So what are you gonna do differently than whoop ass to try and get your name out there? You gotta do like a series or YouTube or maybe a porno. What you got something up your sleeve?
Man, I just think that I have to perform really good. I not. Let's remove I have to. I am gonna perform really good in my next fight, and I'm gonna do an impression, and I'm probably gonna give me some of the big guys out there.
Yeah.
And we'll see, man. I just step by step, so I cannot see the big vision right now because I'm about to to sign with a big fight right now.
Yeah.
So I'm very very excited about it, and definitely title shot. It's gonna happen somehow.
Yeah. I think a big move for people to like get people to go like is like, hey man, you just won so and so. How you feeling? And just like say who you want to fight next, and then mic drop and walk away.
Yeah.
That you don't have to talk shit. You just say, yo, so and so, see ya.
Well,
walk
wait,
away.
no. We learned.
Then Joe Rogan's like, dude, what the?
We learned this from Chael when we had Chael on. Chael said it has to be the who, what, and the why.
For real.
And
So
the when,
explain-
the who, what, when, why. You got to
So
get it with.
explain me that, then, please.
You got to say who you want to fight, when you want to fight them, and then why you want to fight them.
Cool.
Like
That's-
Dennis one time called out Frankie Edgar, and all he said was what. Like,
Yeah, I just said who.
who he wanted to fight
And where.
and the date. You didn't say because you're a fucking legend or something like that, and then walk away.
Actually, you know what's really funny about that? When I called out Frankie Edgar, I said the wrong date. I said like, yo, Frankie Edgar, like November 11th, Madison Square Garden. And it was like the 13th was actually with the fight date.
Right there, they were probably like, you know what? If he wants to fight Frankie Edgar in the hallway November 11th, that's fine, but he's not fighting the 13th at the fight card. So.
So you fought Frankie Edgar?
No, I called out Frankie. And
Yeah,
then,
because I watch all your fights.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I was trying to remember that fight but it was not coming to my mind.
Yeah, I had already fought. I already fight Stevens. Yeah, I already fought Stevens.
They
lost
booked
Stevens.
him, and I think they booked him
No.
versus Stevens for that fight.
Yeah, they did. So I called out Frankie. UFC. It got back to me. UFC gave Frankie the option, me or Stevens, and he went Stevens. I was like, you motherfucker.
So you fought Stevens. Who you fought? That event.
That event,
Oh,
nobody.
after I beat or after when I called out Frankie, Yanni, no, not Jason.
Ronnie Jason after that
Yeah,
one?
I think I fought Ronnie Jason, then I called out
All right,
Frankie.
all right.
Right?
Okay.
I forget who you
I
fought.
couldn't. I don't know.
It was after, obviously, a win,
Yeah,
and then you
because
just...
I had the microphone.
and then they
Where
asked...
are you guys from? Jersey?
Long Island.
Long Night. Okay. All right. All right.
Wow, that sounded really gay. We're like Long Island
Yeah.
to get in sync.
And-
Not. It didn't sound gay. It sounded weird.
Metrosexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Cool. So, and what about you, Dennis? What is, how old are you? You're probably my age, right? 32, 33?
33. I hung up the gloves.
Yeah. So you're 33 years old, right?
Yeah.
So why did you retire?
To be honest with you, it was those 3 bullshit decision losses where I was like, fuck this shit. I whooped
So
those
you-
dudes' ass, and I'm getting an L. Like,
I
fuck
feel you.
this,
Even the Korean zombie fight probably pissed you off.
Yeah,
'cause
that
you got
pissed me off, too.
you got flashed. And when a fight gets stopped early...
Yeah.
What any like major injury?
No,
it
I'm
was
not
kind
injured,
of like
but it was just kinda-
in your way, like you're not able to do your best or training something like that, or was just more you got pissed off because the decisions, shit like that.
It
Because
was
I
that,
feel
yeah,
you, man.
yeah.
I feel you aggressive. A lot of I see a lot of the stuff that I do. You do too. We are aggressive. We're short, stocky.
Yeah.
We like to go forward, bang
Handsome.
it out. Go to submission, knockout, things like that. I always watch you fighting. I like your style. Seems like the house. the
Yeah,
ultimate fighter.
yeah.
And and all my loss is all like to decisions. Very close. Jimmy
Yep.
Jimmy, we were like, was good fight going back and forth. Could go either way. After that, we became a friend. A great guy.
Yeah.
He fought Jimmy
John,
too.
Against John Dodson, that was the worst because that guy just ran the whole entire time.
So when you were talking about sparring a littler guy that's fast, I was sparring John in the house, and I was like chasing him all around. It was like open, and he would pop in and just punch me. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. At first, I was just fucking around. Now I feel like I got to try and hurt your ass. But he was so fast. I was like, man, you're annoying.
Man. Yeah, it's annoying. That's not like, I like to fight. And for guys like that, you got to be like,
Yeah.
So, and my last loss against Aljamain, he didn't engage that I thought he were coming to try to knock me out, like he said, because that was always my goal. And then I dropped the guys, and then I go for the submission, things like that. Even though they're coming from like a jiu-jitsu background, but starting boxing early in my career as well. So I feel pretty comfortable in standing up.
So I got talking about Aljamain. I got this idea. Hear me out. So I started my own fight/grappling promotion. I talked to Aljamain about, hey, you want to grapple? He's like, yeah. I'm like, who do you want? He's like, anybody. He's like, black belts, whoever. And I'm like, all right. And now, I mean, you're just down the coast. We could fly you up here, no problem. Get that L back.
Yep. I would do it.
April 11th.
Before May, I'm not gonna get you, because I'm, like I said, that's
okay.
when
I
want to fight.
Okay.
So after May, and then we can talk about it. So they have been saying, Sean, UFC said that they told me that May for sure, and they throw that name that I told you. So nothing before May, because I want to my focus number one is MMA still, and
wait.
So after that,
hang on, just let it go.
What was his name again? Who are you fighting in May?
I can't say it. But after May, for me it would be a pleasure, like grapple,
Okay.
Him. He's such a great athlete, and then that would be fun, man.
Yeah.
That would be fun. So.
And so your potential fight news just happened in the last few days, right?
They have been talking with me for the last 2 months. I don't know. I made an article recently, telling, because people was asking me, oh, what happened? You haven't fight the last 6 months. So I was explaining, to them what happened. So I was supposed to fight Cody Sandgahen February 8th. Right after the fight between him and Frankie Edgar got canceled. Frankie Edgar went up and fought Korean Zombie. I don't know, you guys remember that?
Yep.
So Cody Sandgahen ended up being without opponent. So, and then Sean say, do you fight Sandgahen? Because I asked him before, say, that fight's going to drop, that fight Sandgahen. He's like, cool. So they called me. That was December 24th. That was one day before Christmas, I remember. Say, do you fight Sandgahen in 7 or 8 weeks? But I was already training with this Chinese tall guy, because in my mind, I knew that fight was going to happen. So I was preparing myself already. So when that happened, I was like, dope, let's do it. Week later, I got a call, said that fight's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, the fight. All right, cool. Next couple days, Sean me offered Cody Stamman.
Right.
I accepted right away. I said, let's do it. He declined the fight.
Really?
He did.
What fighter declines a fight to fight up?
Maybe he was hurt.
Yes.
Or he just didn't want that smoke.
No, he was not hurt, because he chose to fight Raoni Barcelos, which was not in the ranking. Now he's number 15.
Yeah.
Man.
So he chose to fight Raoni Barcelos. So the fight, they announced the fight like 3 weeks ago. So he was not hurt. The only thing that was hurt probably was his pussy. It was super sore.
Yikes. Got him.
Yeah.
So, and then I was like, again, the last 2 weeks, getting ready to fight. Another fight got canceled. And then I called out Peter Yan, because I heard that nobody wants to fight him, and then I have been asking for the fight. Sean knows that for the last 8 months also. I have been asking for the fight. I know he's danger. He's a heavy punch. He's Cody Gabra, and then that's perfect.
Yeah.
I prefer fight a guy like that than the ones that runs. Boom, hard to engage. I get it. I'm not judging. That's their style, but I prefer someone that come like Dennis Bermudez and let's go. Try to knock their head out.
Let's get after. Let's be in the middle.
Fuck yeah, And so that's why I call Peter and say, okay, all right. So, and then he responded me that eat your own words, because I say something to him back like after the fight against Cody Gabra. I told him something. So he said that basically eat your words. So now he's fighting Marlon in Kazakhstan in June.
Okay.
Oh, Marlon's going to Kazakhstan for that.
Kazakhstan, exactly.
Yeah.
Even though he's number 1, Peter Yan, I guess number 3, Marlon's going to like literally border of Russia right there,
Yeah, man.
And so that
fireworks
fight's
over there, man. That's gonna be a good one.
That fight's gonna happen in June. They already announced that fight.
That's 2 killers there.
Yes.
And Marlon's down there at ATT, right? You've been training with him?
Yeah, for the
Nice.
last 8 months, 10 months, something like that. Yeah,
How's he feeling? How's he feeling?
He's feeling good, man. He's feeling good. He just what was his last fight? It was against Jose Aldo. So now he's starting to pick it up. He's training again, and man, he's a great athlete.
Yeah.
A good guy too. We talk a lot. We train a lot. We actually have the same Muay Thai coach.
Does he step out? Does he step out for a couple drinks?
What's that?
Does he step out for a couple drinks every once in a while?
He doesn't.
Or he's at home sucking on ice cubes and shit and drinking just water. I mean, the guy's completely shredded. Like, fuck.
An ice cube. That was funny.
Hey, this could be a crazy night. Got some lemon in my, fresh squeezed lemon on my ice cubes. I mean, we're getting wild. A little bit over my calorie intake, but it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, man, that's literally like a few guys that we step out like every once in a while. So it's not a lot. It's definitely T-Bow every time that
he's
go
ready
out.
to go.
T-Bow is always ready to go. Santiago Poncebino, the Argentinian guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he likes to go out. We
ready
like
to
to
go.
go out. We like to go out, have a few drinks.
Yeah.
Is Pitbull still stepping out?
Not really.
Oh,
not really.
When I lived down there back in the day, Pitbull was a big partier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So probably right now he got married. And
the kids. He got old. I'm talking 10 years ago.
Yeah, he got a small kid. I have a kid too. I have a 6-year-old daughter. But
sometimes that's why you go out. It's like, man.
But hey, man, that sometimes I go out. No, like me and my wife, we try like to do something like a lot. Like she go out with her friends, I go out with my friends. We go out together, but also we do our own thing. We're not tied on the hips. Fuck it.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
We have to enjoy with the friends and do crazy shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Pedro, you know who else likes to go out in South Florida?
Who?
Menace and the Man.
Yeah. Yep.
We were down there in May. We didn't get to party. Who did we party with? We partied with like Michael Johnson. No ATT guys. The ATT guys were all locked up for that weekend, but
Where did you guys go?
Miami.
Where?
Rockwell.
All right.
And then we went to some fights down there and whatnot. And then we actually, excuse me, we came to American Top Team. We did an interview with Mike Brown, Phil Daru. We hung out with Junior Dos Santos a little bit. Like we were in ATT. When did you get to ATT?
2017. In January 2017.
So, yeah, it might have just been a day where you weren't there, but we were there.
Yeah, you guys were there all day?
Yeah. No, we were there
day?
we were there for a few hours at least.
Yeah, we were there for a few
I
hours.
go there almost every day in the morning. So Mondays wrestling, Tuesday, Thursday sparring, and
I think we came around like 3.
Well, on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Ooh, on a Saturday?
Yeah. So that might be your day off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I train Saturday depending how my week went, like how hard it was my week, how many times I spar. I go back to MMA spar on Saturdays. If I don't spar on Saturday morning because I spar Thursday and Tuesday the same week, and I do some lift weight. I lift some weights and on Saturdays. And like this weekend, I was not there. I went to Tampa. Cobrinha, do you guys know him? 10 times world champion.
Of course.
Rubens Charles, yes.
Of course.
So he taught a seminar at Robson Moura's Jiu-Jitsu Academy in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
So, so that weekend I was right there. I spent the time with Dan training. I was a part of the seminar and things like that. But I'm here, I live 5 minutes from the gym. That was the purpose that I moved from LA to here. It is because I could have just trained in one place and you don't have to drive a lot. LA, I used to drive. I used to go to King's MMA, Black House, Hollywood, train with Cobrinha. So like, driving a lot. So I was tired of that, and that's why I made the decision to come to American Top Team. I fought 2 guys from here. I fought Justice Coggins, and then I fought Gerard Sanders. Both guys was training at American Top Team. So I met some of the coaches, and I came down here in 2015 for a week, and then I came back 2017, and then when I stayed. And then I moved to, my family to here, South Florida. And that has been 3 years already. And I love it, man. I love it here. It's cool.
A lot of the Brazilians, they find South Florida to be a lot like Brazil. So they're comfortable there. They're like, all right, I'm here. Yeah.
For real, because my sister went to California, and she could not adapt to California at all. She didn't like it. So when she came here to visit me, she's like, oh, man, that's the spot. And she has been living here, working, studying, all that, and she likes here. Actually, all she does, like, wherever she goes out with friends like that. They're all Brazilian. It's a huge Brazilian community here.
Yeah, and there's like some dope Brazilian fucking restaurants over there, and fucking.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, it used to be all Cubans.
There's some dope Spanish spots over there.
But now that MMA, because even like 10 years ago when I lived down there, MMA was like so big in South Florida.
Yeah,
it was like South Florida and Vegas were like the big spots. California a little bit too, but those were like the hotbeds for MMA. And now I'm sure it's 10 years more advanced. Yeah, crazy. But Pedro,
all right.
We're coming back to South Florida soon. Hopefully you don't got to fight when we do, and we're going to hang out.
We do it. Let's do it. We're going to hang out.
Before we let you go, one of your teammates fought. Actually, a couple of teammates fought, right?
Yeah.
But our girl Joanna, she's a fucking warrior, dude.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to like see the punch that like. I mean, it was accumulation that made her head.
It was
no?
accumulation. It was a lot. I didn't watch that fight that day. I was driving back from Tampa.
Okay.
And lately, I haven't watched a lot of the fights. When you get tired of watching.
Yeah.
So what I do the weekends? I go with my family out, or I get like a babysitter or something. Me and my wife, we go out with my friends, and like not watch fights at all. I just go on my phone as I go pee in the restroom, the party or something.
Yeah.
I go right there just to see the results.
Yeah.
As I go pee.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Unless I'm being paid or I have nothing going on, I don't watch the fights. Usually.
Yeah, no, I don't stop like my lap to watch fights anymore. Like I said, if I'm at home not doing anything, maybe I'll watch a movie.
Stan
I watch them all.
Stan drops everything.
But even I feel like you guys probably look at the result and then go, "Ooh, I should watch that."
The next day, I want to know.
But I watch the next day.
How?
I watch the next day. I watched yesterday. Some of Yoel Romero Jedrezejczyk was too boring. I'm like, no more. And then I started watching Joanna too yesterday. I watched just first round, so I gotta catch up again. But I know her from the gym. She's a hard worker. We train actually. Not a lot. Once in a while, we do like a light
shadow
sparring.
box. Yeah.
Light sparring. She's super tough, man. She's always in the gym training. She's a class act. And I just saw the pictures after the fight. When I got home from Tampa, I was like, whoa, I'll have to watch that fight. But like I said, I just watched one round.
When you see her in the gym next, tell her I want to get her on the show.
All right. So every time she fights, she goes back to Poland. A while.
Yeah.
As she's coming back, I'm definitely telling her that you guys wanted to have her on the show.
Fucking party.
Because you see, Pedro, we're a little bit of a different interview. We're trying to make it light. We're trying to get some laughs, and we talk a little bit about fighting. But then obviously Dennis is a fighter. we're trying to be different than other interviewers and other shows and whatnot. So
I noticed that since I started following you guys, man, you guys doing a good job, and that's super dope, man. Congrats.
Yeah, we're trying to do things,
That's cool, man. That's cool. Who was the idea to starting having this show, this podcast?
Stans.
It was mine based off of a night out drinking with Dennis. That's how it happened. We actually went
cool, man.
The first season of the PFL. We were out one night and we just had fun. And I was like, bro, we should do a fucking podcast together. He was like, all right, I'm into it. We'll try it out.
Well, actually, I was like, yeah, fuck off. And I didn't respond to him for he's like, yo, man, you good tonight? I'm like, And then he hit me like, yo, I'm doing the first episode tonight, whether you're in it or not. You coming? I was like,
and what do you guys need? Like a microphone, as I see. Headphones. What else?
You don't need headphones. I mean, we got like a $2,000 computer. We got.
Yeah, we stepped it up a little bit.
Yeah,
we went deep.
We got a bunch of cameras. Go ahead, hit.
Nice.
He can't see the camera angles. They're like, go through the camera angles for him.
Yeah,
no, but I can't see different angles. I see you're looking at the computer, but also sometimes you look at the camera that's up here.
Yeah, so there's a camera right here. There's a camera right here, and there's a camera right here.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, so we could switch through the cameras. We got a mixer.
When we come to South Florida, we're gonna do a live episode with Pedro Munhoz.
Yeah,
we'll come back to ATT.
Yeah, we'll do it at your house.
Or no, we'll do live from ATT Part 2, and we want Pedro Munhoz.
Or at the bar having beer. How about that?
Ooh, I like where your head's at.
Come on.
I like where your head's at.
They have a bar right here in Boca Raton, like 10 minutes from my house. They call it Tap 42. It's a nice bar. And they have inside, they have outside, and that's a cool place. A nice couch. They have another one here that Tibau and I we go sometimes. They call it the Word of Beer. They have a nice couches outside too. It's cool, man.
I'm into it.
We can do something different like that. What do you think?
Yeah,
1,000,000%. We're into it, Pedro. You're the man, my brother. We appreciate the time tonight. We'll definitely get you on again soon.
Man.
In a few weeks or a month or so, once you name drop the opponent and you get close to the fight, we'll get you back on. We'll shoot some more shit, get some more laughs.
Yeah, we'll talk shit about him.
All right. Let's do it. Count on me. So, man, you guys are cool.
Sounds like a plan, Pedro. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, guys.
All right, peace.
We'll talk to you soon.
Definitely.
Enjoy your evening.
Thank you. You too.
You got to hang up on him, Stan.
I'm gonna. Ooh, big Pedro Munhoz fan.
Do you think it's Sean O'Malley?
I don't know.
Dude.
The worst is that Hector Lombard's probably going to be like, what the fuck, bro?
Dude, I think it's... Because Sean O'Malley's been... he finishes like all of his opponents. He hasn't fought in a minute, but it's the fucking numbers game, dude. Like, he's got a big enough following. Yeah. All he needs to do, if he beats Pedro, title shot.
But... if the UFC is grooming O'Malley, Munhoz ain't the guy to do it through.
I agree.
Because then even I was going to say that at one point, but we just got sidetracked. Like, you're only beaten, like why Cody Stamman probably said no. It's like, this is a 15-minute fucking scrap.
Well, the thing is, though, so let's say they give O'Malley Munhoz, and he wins, then all right, this guy could definitely be the champion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He even, O'Malley put out a tweet.
And vice versa. Munhoz beats O'Malley. It's like, whoa, now you got some more star power.
Oh, for sure. And then even O'Malley, he put out a tweet. He was like, Hector, what did he say? He said something like, what's his name is scared of him.
Who?
What's his name? Henry Cejudo.
Oh! What's up, Hector?
Hector. We caught you in the bathroom?
We're fucking around. We just got off the phone with Pedro Munhoz. Your homie.
Pedro Munhoz.
Oh, Munhoz.
Yeah, he said you guys were cool. He was singing your praises, speaking very highly of you. What'd you say? We lost you.
I agree,
the,
man.
The coolest motherfucker. I was telling Dennis before we called you, I was like, I can't get over his line last week when you were like, Bernie Sanders, I hate you. I hate your guts. Bernie.
No, you can't.
So even we were talking to Pedro a little bit. You got your own gym now, right? You closed it down? So where you at now? If you turn your phone the other way, you can see us.
I don't know.
You can't see us?
What's this on?
WhatsApp. Yeah, I don't know why you can't see us. Try flipping the phone around because it's not changing your view as well.
Yeah, because I think it's WhatsApp, dude.
Oh, I figured WhatsApp would have the same quality as everyone.
Different shit. Yo, do you have the?
So we'll have Menace move into the camera flame for you.
Boom. Boom. We're doing it. You can't see this guy right here?
No, his camera's not picking it up.
This stupid thing?
So where you at right now, Hector, that you closed your gym? It looks like you were at a gym.
Just hopping around. So last time we spoke to you, you just finished your bare knuckle fight. You know, we caught you 2 weeks after your win. When do they want you to fight again? Last time we had you on. Okay. Where's that going to be? Oh, dope. So you don't gotta fucking go anywhere.
Here, wait, Hector, did you get a new phone? Did you get a new phone yet? Can we FaceTime? Chainsaw Charles.
What's up? Ah.
Of course I know him.
We're doing it. We're live. That's right. Oh, with some chicas or what? Oh man. How
So here, wait, Hector, did you get a new phone yet? Will FaceTime work?
you got an Apple phone?
Yeah, he's got an iPhone. Will FaceTime work now? Let's try FaceTime. I'm going to call you right back. Give me 1 second.
You're sick, Stan.
Am I?
Yeah, you're over here burping in the microphone.
That was you.
No, it wasn't, dude.
Bro, I didn't drink that many beers yet.
Yet. The night's young?
The day, yeah.
The day's young. Well, I mean, how's this whole
Bro, I'm loving this. I hate fucking when it's dark out early.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
It's almost 7 o'clock.
But yeah, so last week Hector Lombard said he had broken his phone, so his FaceTime was not working. So we're going to FaceTime him now.
Yeah, hopefully it works, dude.
Yeah, I went through a little trial and error process today trying to figure out how we can WhatsApp people. And at least we even got that little bit with him.
Is it weird that even though like he's really far away and he's over a video, I'm like still like intimidated by him?
Oh my God, yeah, it's like whatever you say, Hector.
Yeah, I just don't want to. Like, yeah, I don't want to say the wrong. Cause maybe I'll see him in the future somewhere.
Oh man, it's doing this shit though.
Where he's like, "Hey, man, do you remember when you said this about me, man?" What?
Give us 1 second. We're going to try you again. 1 second, Hector. He's almost the type like, yeah, you ain't saying hang up on his ass.
Yeah.
Hector Lombard.
Yeah, no.
Like, I don't get why it does this.
Maybe it hates you?
It definitely does. Like, why do this shit when we're trying to call up Hector Lombard? Homeboy's crazy. But at least WhatsApp worked for a minute, but we'll get him on. Give me 1 second.
Are you going to go back to...
Back to what?
What are you going back to?
I'm just restarting it. It's usually what does it. Because, yeah, WhatsApp's giving us like a delayed audio, choppy video. It's not letting them switch to a full screen.
Yeah.
We ain't about that life.
We're not.
Not at all. We're trying to up the quality every time we do something as opposed to lower the quality. No thank you, WhatsApp.
It's going to work.
There he is.
Oh.
Now we got you, Hector. So if you go the phone long, ways, you'll get both of us.
It was you, man. It was your fault.
Boom.
There he is.
Hector, you want me to punch him later for you?
Yeah, beat him up, man.
Right. So Stan, I don't know.
Do the same. Listen, man. I want to say something that really bothers me.
Yeah, the mic's yours.
I get super mad when people get on my case and they say, "Oh, stick to fighting. You should not be talking about politics." I'm like, let me ask that motherfucker question online. I grew up with politics all my life.
Right.
100%.
We didn't have cartoons. We didn't have. All we have is politics and no food. In Cuba, all you have is politics and no food.
There's nobody better to speak on American politics than someone who came to this country from another country and is now living here. 100%.
And like me, I live a communist.
Yeah.
I see like all this younger generation, then they don't know shit about what a communist is, and they're talking so much about politics and the communist is what this country needs when they never lived there.
Right.
I live in a communist country, man. And nobody can come and tell me shit about it because I know I live it. I live that shit, with my life.
Well, even that, I could tell you're heavy into politics. Like you wouldn't be paying attention to politics if it wasn't something that was like, heavily involved in your life. Yeah.
You know the reason why I hate Bernie Sanders so bad?
Tell us.
Because Fidel Castro started with the same garbage over there and saying that he was going to give free shit, and people believe it. And then when he took over, not only that he didn't give nothing, he enslaved the whole country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He enslaved the whole country. It's funny. I'm going to tell you a funny story, right? He went and he told everybody, right? Back in the days, guns were allowed in Cuba, right?
Right.
So he goes, "Hey guys, now I want all you guys, especially the ones that they fought in the war, to register the guns. So you guys can have the permit. So everybody goes happy, and register the guns, right? The very next week, he goes, okay, everyone that registered the guns, make sure you turn the guns.
What?
So he took the guns after everyone registered. He's like, okay, I got you. I know you got a gun. I know you got a gun. Now give it to me.
Yeah. Jeez.
Shit's scary, man.
Yeah.
And then from there,
Well, that's what it is. A lot of like young.
hey, look who I got. Who got here, Coach?
What's up, Coach?
What it is, man?
What's up, man?
That's Menace show, man. That's his show, man.
How you been?
Yo,
I'm
you're on
live,
the
man.
Menace show, dude. We're good.
I haven't seen you in years.
It's been a while.
We gotta get into one of those podcasts.
Podcast, baby.
Yeah.
Hector Lombard,
What?
superhero right here.
We'll take Coach on the podcast.
We've been fighting about politics because he's mad at me because I represent Trump.
Yeah.
He hates Trump,
Yeah.
but I love Trump.
I got toilet paper. My toilet actually has a picture of Trump in it.
Wow.
Right. So,
How'd
but
you do
listen,
that?
This is the beauty about this country. Like, we can disagree and live together.
Yeah.
Right? No love. Right? No love.
Yeah.
You cannot do that in Cuba. In Cuba, or you're a
Yeah.
communist, or
If you disagree.
Yeah.
right? Or you get killed, or you with me, or you get.
Just because I hate Trump, I hate the Democrats even more, though.
Okay.
Oh, that's now.
Yeah.
Oh man, you changed. That's a good start. That's a good beginning. You see, before he would die for Democrats, he would kill me for Democrats. Now he hates Democrats. He's like, oh, but these motherfuckers are crazy.
Jeez.
People start seeing it, man, how crazy these motherfuckers are. Yeah.
So, Hector, Florida's a big gun state. Do you have a gun?
I got a ton of guns, man.
You got a ton?
I got a ton of guns, and you know what?
What's your favorite gun?
I have the Kimber. My Kimber is my favorite.
Okay.
I got a 45 Kimber. So small, so smooth.
Yeah.
I shoot you quick,
Yeah.
Are you ever going to the shooting
You
ranges?
go to the ranges and shit? Or you just go in the
Yeah,
woods?
I shoot better than the police, man. It's proof, guarantee. I've been taking them for challenge, and I always beat them.
Oh, yeah? Dude, I need to
I
get
got
some
proof.
guns.
Like we were
I got
talking.
proof that I beat them shooting.
We were talking to Pedro Munhoz about the next time we come down to Florida. Let's go to the gun range with Hector Lombard.
I got
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
you. I want to keep talking about politics, man.
Go ahead.
Oh no, let's get into it. How about that chick Elizabeth Warren finally dropping out? She was a lost cause.
She a biggest joke. She's a fucking liar. They lie so much, these fucking Democrats. They get caught up in their own lies. But, put it this way. She says she was an Indian, and then she says, a bunch of another garbage that, like, come on, man. Give me a fucking break.
Pocahontas.
They're just liars, man. Bernie Sanders has been saying that he's going to give you a free shit. And I'm like, dude, how are you going to afford that? Free. Not even heaven. Heaven is not even for free.
Right.
If you don't do your dudes, you cannot make it to heaven.
Yeah.
Well, even
Why Jesus gotta say to you like, hey, depart from me, I don't know you.
here's always the thing I say. Even like
You didn't follow me, you cannot come here.
even like with Hillary Clinton and all these other politicians, if you've been in politics for 50 years and you never did jack shit, how is making you
I'm not even
president
talking about politics.
gonna be when you
Shut
do
up,
something?
man. Bro, get the fuck out of my face, dude.
Who you yelling at?
Some dude there, like he's fucking talking about with me, man. I'm in my own space, man.
Oh, does he realize who he's talking to?
Fucking.
Man.
Oh man, what an idiot.
So
Yeah, Hector, whatever we're good here. We talk about everything. Anything the guest wants to talk about. You want to talk about Donald Trump 2020, you want to talk about shitty Democrats, whatever you want to talk about here, we're game.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not super big into politics. I don't know what the fuck's going on, really. I just know Trump called somebody Little Mikey.
Mike Bloomberg.
Hey, he said, we got Little Mike over here.
that guy, man, he go screw. They took all his money. Democrats, they took all his money.
Yeah.
This is how stupid this guy is, man. They took all his money and they left him.
I saw something where he spent $500 million.
He could have gave everyone $1 million.
He could have, and there's 327 million people in the United States. He could have gave everybody $1 million and still have money left over. I was like, man, if he gave me $1 million, I would definitely
That's what
vote
I
for
said.
him.
I'm like, if he wants to win the election, instead of buying ads, give everyone fucking money.
Yeah, but that's probably you can't do that, right?
Why can't you?
I don't know. I feel like
No,
it's
you
probably
can't. You can't. You buying.
bribery or something like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. You cannot do that. But either way, like, let me ask you a question, okay? And this is an honest question, all right? Let's suppose they give you $1 million, okay? And they give you the $1 million in Cuba. Why you would do with $1 million in Cuba when you cannot use $1 million? You know, like this is a funny thing because I've been telling a lot of people about the money only have a value when you can use your money.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if you cannot use your money, how your money has a value?
Right.
So that's exactly the same thing that I'm saying about. Yeah, okay, you know, you have $1 million, okay, but in a country like Cuba where everybody's is fucked up, it's no reason for me to have money. Like and honestly, I hate every single time that I used to go to Cuba because it was people with gold change. They probably they go up here, they get the gold chains up here, and they get it from some freaking guy that lent it to them, right? And they go over there to show off. So why are you doing that? Why are you going and showing off your gold chain in a poor country? That's so fucking wrong. So I used to get into fights with them, and I used to say then, like, listen, man, that's so fucking wrong. Like, these people suffering, and here you are showing off with gold chains and shit. Why are you showing off?
People don't get it.
Exactly.
They might have a little bit more money and they don't get the struggle that other people are going through.
I said it wrong.
What'd you say wrong?
Or no, he how much did he spend? Was it 500 million or 500 billion?
500 million.
Yeah, because Lenny hit me up. He said, "You're wrong, Dennis. 327 million people. 1 million per person would be 327 people. So 327 times 1 million is 300. So only 327 people would get $1 million.
Yeah, no, and he would have had 100 and
yeah,
whatever.
but there's 327 million people. If you gave each person $1 million, that'd be 1 million times 327 million.
Yeah, which would be what? 327 million.
No, you idiot.
It'd be what? 327 trillion?
Something like that, yeah.
Or billion?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a math major.
Yeah.
But anyway, he didn't do right. He spent all his money on it. And Bloomberg never had a chance.
Lenny Lucrelli
we tell
pointed
you,
that out.
that's what we tell you. That's another thing that they will tell you. Like, sometimes money, it doesn't really buy shit.
Yeah.
You cannot buy likeness, right? Some people doesn't get by with money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yes, you have your money, but you don't have a charisma. So you cannot buy me liking you. And this is one thing that I've been telling a lot of people. Like, Donald Trump has a character. You know what I'm saying? The guy is funny.
He is pretty funny.
The guy is fucking funny.
I will give you that. He is fucking funny.
He's funny. He's got a personality. And when he talks, he can talk for the whole day. It's not boring at all.
Right. And he's got some balls, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but besides that, he's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you enjoy when the guy is talking about, the funny stories, the things that he come out with, How can you not like this guy?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I fall asleep when Joe Biden or any of those freaking liars they talk.
Oh my God! You saw the new shit? Like, that dude is he got to be senile, Joe Biden. You saw the new thing? He was like, you posted it. That's where I saw it. He had his sister and his wife standing on his side. And he's like, this is my sister over here. And
he crazy.
And he like grabbed his wife. Like, this is my sister right here. Oh no, I'm sorry. You got switch sides.
You want to hear the last one? He got confused and he was campaigning for Trump.
Yeah. This guy's a fucking idiot.
He said, I wish you voted for Trump. He said, oh, sorry, I made a mistake.
Yeah, he's shot. He doesn't know what state he's in. He doesn't know his wife from his sister, and he's fucking rooting for the other guy.
It will tell you how messed up people are when they believe on all these people. When you believing in a guy who doesn't have a memory, bro, the guy is shot.
Well, even politics is crazy. Even like Hillary, they literally had Hillary propped up, and they had like a stick behind her back and like puppet strings, and they were parading her out there like, no, you're good to do this.
But, you know, like, this is one thing that really bothers me. Okay, it really bothers me. Like, how can be people that can vote for Bernie?
Young kids that don't want to work.
Right? How can be people that can vote for Benny, man? This is the
Or
question.
people on welfare, or people with low income, and
Yeah.
No, you know, this is a question, a real question that I want to ask people, right? How can you vote for a guy who wants to take everything from you? Because the same way that he says that he's gonna, you know, take the stuff from the rich and give it to the poor. It's the same way they're going to do that to you. And that's one question that I want to ask people if they listen to what I'm talking about. I want to ask them a question, okay? Yes, he hates the rich, okay? You hate the rich so much, okay? But I want to ask you a question. If all the rich people in America leave, that's what they're going to do when you hide the taxes, right? And they leave and they go to Switzerland, they go to Germany, they go to Europe, okay? They build the company up there. They do the same thing they've been doing here. They employ all the people in other countries. Exactly what they did with Obama was, a president. They all left, okay? So they're all going to leave, like Cuba. They all left. Fidel Castro came, they all leave. In Venezuela, came, it's different system. They all move. What's going to happen? What's going to happen to the economy? What's going to happen to the economy?
It's going to crash. But even they don't get those guys tax money anyway. They all get tremendously large tax breaks.
They hate so much the rich. But let's suppose, for example, like Amazon, they have about, about 400,000 jobs. Let's suppose they moved all the jobs to another country. What's happening? What's happening to America? And that's what they don't get, man. That's what they don't get. Like, they hate the rich so bad. But the rich, they give you a job. They build your economy. They supply so many things. The people don't get it, man. Like, they hate the rich. This is it's an old trick. The old Democrats or whatever is Democrat or whatever it is, people like dictatorship, they always have under the sleeve. I hate the rich. Of course, the rich is in the minority. It's a small group of people. So you're always going to get the mass because most of the people are poor. Right? Very small percentage of people are rich. So obviously, everybody's against the rich because there's so many people that they're poor. But, without the rich, there's not even like middle class. Middle class depend on the rich.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about poor because poor, always got to be poor. But.
And even one of the biggest problems in this country, Hector, is back in the day, like George Washington and those original people that founded this country, you were only supposed to be a politician for 4 to 8 years and then go back to your life.
Right.
Like Dennis Bermudez was supposed to run for Congress or senator and then go back to being a fucking lineman. You know what I mean?
Right.
These guys stay in there for 30, 40, 50 years. They wind up making hundreds of millions of dollars by influencing elections, influencing oil prices, influencing healthcare prices, all types of shit, and rigging the economy.
I got another Trump supporter here. I got another Trump supporter.
Trump 2020.
Hey, you know me? Who? You know me? You know me? I'm Trump.
Can't be other way. Come on.
You see,
Trump or no way.
I'm converting a lot of people.
That's it. Trump 2020.
I'm converting whatever man. I'm converting everybody. Everybody must be Trump. If you're not Trump,
do you talk about politics every day?
Every day.
Every day. Yeah. Actors big in politics.
You must talk to me about politics. Otherwise, I won't want to talk to you.
Right.
And on the bone, I got to converting. Now he hates Democrats. 4 years ago, he would die for Democrats. Now he hates the Democrats. So that's a good start.
So Hector, you know the way like CNN or ABC or whatever have like
Wait, say who?
CNN or ABC
What?
or Fox
Say it
News.
again?
No, anybody, not CNN.
CNN, no, fake news.
No. You know how they have
Fake news. I don't confuse that.
Fox.
Fake news.
Fox. You know how they have
Fake news, please.
Well, where? You know how they have
fake news, no CNN. Fake news.
You know how they have political advisors that come on?
Yeah.
Hector Lombard is now the political advisor to Menace and the Man.
Yeah.
We want you to come on and talk politics every couple weeks. We'll get you on and we'll update on the election.
Can you please be with me?
100%. It's a big time right now in politics. The election's coming up. They're doing all these primaries and these what they just do? What is that called? The Tuesday where they add all the
debate.
No, what is it called? I can't remember. Something Tuesday where they just had and it literally was 10 Democrats on stage arguing with each other.
I will listen. This is one thing, man, that really bothers me. Okay, I don't understand how people hasn't got it yet. And you know what? To be honest, this is honest truth. Okay, I wish, and I wish, and I don't wish, but I wish for a year. Okay, for like a year. Okay, I wish that we will live in Cuba, in the Cuban system for a year. And then you will get to see the true colors of communists.
Don't keep that beer there.
And you will get to see
What
the true
the fuck
colors
is that?
of the system.
Oh, 1,000,000%. I don't know. Something just fell here, and we can't find out what just fell.
We're scared.
There's
ghosts in my house.
Oh, I got it. It was the Stream Deck.
No, I don't believe in ghosts, man.
No.
I don't believe in.
What about aliens?
We have aliens.
Aliens are real, I think.
Yeah.
And that was even like one of those things when Trump got into office, he was like, I'm going to let this shit come out. And then they were probably like, we'll fucking kill you. Like you ain't. And then he kind of let it out. And that's why people were trying to storm Area 51.
No,
yeah?
aliens been real forever, man.
Yeah.
That's what you call it. That's what the people calling back in the days angels. Falling angels or whatever.
Oh, 100%.
Angels is what you call today aliens.
Even
It's always been people from another planet.
I forget, where's Area 51? Like New Mexico, Arizona, I forget, out there. And remember GSP at one point was saying he saw aliens or he saw a UFO or something.
It's in Vegas, I think.
And then people were like, no, he's got
Or
brain
Nevada,
damage.
rather.
Isn't he got raped by an alien?
That might have been what that GSP.
GSP.
No.
I think he got raped by an alien, I think.
He might have.
Oh shit.
But Hector, you're our new political strategist advisor here on Menace and the Man. When we need some news in the political world, we're going to Hector Lombard.
And listen, and this is one thing that I was mentioning before because this guy interrupted me when I was talking about. I wasn't even talking about religion. I was just saying like, even heaven isn't for free. Like, if you don't worship God and Jesus Christ, you won't get to go to heaven, right?
Right.
They say he will say to you like, "Depart from me, I don't know you. Go away," because you didn't do your duties. So if you don't do your duties, don't come to heaven. You don't belong here. So not even heaven is for free.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm trying to say. But this guy, is just kind of like freaking attack me. I'm like, dude, just fucking go away.
So wait, some random guy just walked up to you?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, don't you talk about religion and politics?" I'm like, dude, who's talking to you?
You don't even know him.
No. Dude, so what happened?
Oh, I kind of saw it. You should have put the camera on him and been like, "Yo, dude."
Yeah, this fucking almighty shit. Like, I'm like, dude, I don't even I was just putting in a sample.
Yeah, we should have had him on.
Oh, he had no idea what almost happened to him.
I'm putting in a sample, like, not even heaven is for free. Like, you have to pay your dues in order for you to enter heaven.
Yeah.
So, that's what's going on. And see you guys. I'm on the show. Yeah, let's start. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm in the show. Yeah, okay. this guy is.
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
You guys have soccer practice?
Yeah, let him sit on a chair to lap, everybody. He doesn't care.
Sit on his lap.
Yeah, that's weird. What are you, Santa Claus over there?
All right.
Gosh.
Let's go Trump. Oh, I got Trump supporters too. You see that?
All right, we like that. We like
How
that.
many I got converted? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 converted. You see? My team is growing.
Look at his arm. Wait,
My team is growing.
Can you feel your arm for a sec? Look at that.
My
oh
team.
Oh my God.
My team is growing. My team Trump.
Bro, and that says a lot, considering that you're an immigrant from Cuba.
Yeah, because I know what's going on in Cuba. I know what happened in Cuba. And I know Bernie Sanders, which is Fidel Castro, came out with a lie saying that he's going to give you free stuff. There's no free stuff, man. There is no free stuff. You got to pay you for your lunch. You Cuban too? You Cuban? Okay. Listen, there's no free lunch, man. If you don't pay, you won't get.
Absolutely.
And nothing's going to come for free.
So we got to ask before we let you get out of here, your Cuban brother, Yoel Romero's fight this weekend. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think?
I mean, what do you think?
I thought it was very close. I actually, when I rewatched it, I thought Yoel won.
Yeah, all right. I don't know. I mean, like, what they say, don't leave it to the judges. They will make you cry. But reality is, leg kicks, they score a lot of points.
They score a lot of points, yeah. If you're scoring it right, yeah, absolutely.
But I constantly keep saying the same thing, and my boys doesn't being hurt. It would be a lot easier for the sport if they create the scoring system. I've been talking about a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, a jab costs you score 2 points with a jab. So you run it, and if you score 2 jabs, you got 4 points.
Yeah.
The kick score 3 points. A knee score 4 points, something like that. Like a takedown score 4 points. So that when you score a takedown is 4 points.
Yeah.
So you have to do 3 jobs, which is equal 6 points to beat me with a takedown.
Right. Yeah, but I think now it gets into like karate, because I think when you inflict a lot of damage on a guy, that could score, like how much is a knockdown worth then? Or how much is like if they, this is my question to you, because I was a judo player in the Olympics, and you used to be a wrestler, right? Yeah.
Like a double leg, you got 2 points.
Right.
Right? So in order for you to beat me, you gotta score more than that.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like judo back in the days, you got a koka. A koka is when you somebody throw you on your back.
Right.
If you get the juko, if I throw you on your side, I beat you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or in boxing, there is not scoring points in the Olympics. That's why people, they're always complaining, it's fucking wrong decision. But you never see that in Taekwondo, because they have scoring points.
Or even like, if I outstrike Stan with punches, that's like 1 point throughout the round. Or if I land more kicks, that's a point.
Yeah.
Or I get more takedowns, that's a point. Or I have more control, that's a point.
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? That way, exactly when you go back to the corner and say like, fuck, I'm behind.
Right.
This guy got me twice. So he scored 4 points. I got a need to equal or do something, right?
Yeah.
If you need, you scoring more, whatever. But you have to create a system where there is no more that, I should have won, or this guy should have won.
Me and Stan talk about it all the time, and that would be if they had more judges.
And I think they should do more judges and open scoring. Like
in between each round?
NBA or something. You should see the score in between each round.
You never see that in BJJ. In BJJ become very popular. But like when you pass the guard,
right?
You got some points. When somebody took the mountain, you got more points. So yeah, you pass the guy, but the guy got the mountain. He's gonna beat you. So you already know that you cannot even complain about it because you like you didn't want the fight. Mathematics doesn't lie.
Yeah.
So as long as you set the sport as a mathematical way, you're gonna have that argument back and forth. Like, well, I kicked the guy, but I was put under pressure, or I was standing there doing nothing, but like I expected to win, or whatever.
Yeah,
because Adesanya was definitely afraid of Yoel, like
intimidated, definitely, 100%. But would you not be?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like I know Yoel's your good friend, right? You guys came up a little bit, no?
Yeah, he stopped because of me. Yeah, by starting into the fight, yeah.
Oh, you're the one that got him into the fight game?
Yeah, he stopped fighting after, he saw me competing. He said, oh, shit, I want to do that. I said, like, yeah, you should.
Oh, okay. So you and Yoel go way... I figured you guys were around the same age. You guys go way back.
We got to get him on the show.
Yeah, we used to be at the Olympic, the national...
at the Olympics Training Center together?
Yeah.
And I've seen you guys both were ATT guys for a minute. That's how he wound up at ATT, was because of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it all makes sense a little bit.
But I'm Trump, man. I'm Trump, man. Hey, listen, I'll tell you one thing, man. I would die for Trump.
That's one of my favorite things, too, is I see you're very good friends with Colby Covington as well.
Yeah, I like Kobe. Kobe doesn't know much about politics, but he's got a good. He's behind something that is real.
Yeah.
But I do know about politics, and I can talk to you in every angle.
Oh, 1,000,000%. You, like I said, you are the new political advisor to Menace and The Man. Anytime something big happens in politics, Hector, I'm gonna slide in your DMs or I'm gonna text you and be like, "Yo, we're on the show."
You want to laugh about Bernie Sanders? The economy in America brings about $7 trillion, right? Bernie Sanders, if he wants to pass all the shit that he wants, like fucking free housing, free education, free fucking medical health care, everything free, right? It will add it up to $54 trillion, okay? And when the guy was asking all these questions, right, and the guy is like, hey, like, how you kind of add it up? And he goes, well, I cannot figure it out like nickels and pennies right now. And I'm like, you a stupid fuck. Like, 54 trillion is nickels and pennies? He said he cannot figure that shit out. So he doesn't know. It's just like, that's how these people, the mentality that they have. Like, oh, don't worry, somebody's going to pay. But how are you going to do that? That's the question. And this is another thing that really bothers me about Obama. That people say, like, oh, Obama saved our country. No, he didn't. He just wrote the country even in bigger debt. Okay? He just went to the banks and he asked for loans and he put all the money, a bunch of money, circulated again. And put all that money circulated again. But you see all that money. That's what he did when he became a president. He didn't create jobs. He didn't do anything great. He just went to the bank and said, like, we need to print more money. We need to get those money out to make the economy real, which is like he called it like the stimulus package and all that shit. But that's what he did. He didn't do anything great.
It was a smoke
And now
screen.
everybody worshipped the guy. I'm like, what the fuck he did? I remember when he was complaining about, Donald Trump said he's going to bring some jobs, but, how he's going to do it? Well, guess what? He's doing it.
One of my favorite things, and I heard a stand-up comedian pointed out the best way. He was, what's his name? Oh, what the fuck's his name? The guy with the red hair. The stand-up comedian with the red hair.
Oh, Bill Burr?
Bill Burr. Bill Burr said, he's like, yeah, that fucking guy made a joke at me at a breakfast, so you know what I did? I took his fucking job. And it was the president of the United States, And that's literally what happened. Like, Trump had aspirations about politics, and then Obama made some jokes about him. And then he was like, all right, you want to do this? You really want to do this?
Well, like this is the way they think. They think like they, I should don't even want to tell you. I should don't even want to tell you deeper comments, man. But Obama's a joke, man. Like, I'm so glad he's not there no more. He created so much drama in this country. It was so much racial issues. He brought that back. Like, people don't really care about races anymore, man. And, and for all the audience, I gotta tell you one thing. There is no race no more. Okay? Period. There's no fucking race. If you black and you got money, you can live in a place where the white cannot live. Okay? If you white, you a white guy, you broke, you gotta live in the street. They don't give a fuck if you're white or not. You got no money, so that's what counts. What counts is you have money. You can be black and live in the freaking residential mansion with slave, basically, like, having like this, people that clean for you, you pay, which is like, this is the new slave, because money is what, moves the world.
Yeah, I saw this one thing where it was like white people were the dominant race in the like 40s, 50s. Not anymore. Now it's equal, and there's black, there's Spanish, there's
you can do anything you want with money, and that's a new race for me. The new race is money. You gotta have money. Money, you do whatever the fuck you want. Private jet, fucking helicopter,
jet skis,
fucking whatever you want.
Porn stars,
anything. Okay, that's the new money. That's the new share is money. That's the new race is money. The new politics is money. Everything is fucking money. So shut the fuck up with the race. These Democrats fucking piss me off so bad. It's all about race. Oh, the race. Meanwhile, they all live all covered up. They're all living in California, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Where everybody defecating in the street, and they don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, California's bad right now.
America. If Bernie Sanders become president, I can predict that America become a shithole like California in less than 2 years.
Well, it also depends. It depends on the part of California.
Well, but this is how out of touch these fucking guys are. They're so out of touch because they know that shit doesn't work, and they don't even figure it out. But they just complaining about everything. Complaining about everything that Trump does. Yeah. So California is a pure sample of, okay, this is the Democrat rule, and you have a Democrat state. Let me see how you do it. It's fucked up, California.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't fucking work. It doesn't fucking work. Whether you poor or rich, doesn't fucking work. Where, like, if I'm rich, I don't want to live in any Democrat state. I don't.
Yeah.
I want to live here in Florida. I don't want to live in no Democrat state. Taxes through the roof, and everything is fucked up.
Well, Florida is a great state to live in, especially if you're Cuban, Brazilian, because you got the weather, you got the government on your side a little bit.
Yeah, everyone, it's about, I think it's about 12,000 people moves to Florida every day.
And even, you know what else is going to happen, Hector? Like we said earlier, Menace and The Man are coming back down there. We're going to hang out with you, Hector.
Oh, you bet. I got you, man. Listen, you got a home here, man.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So now, hopefully this summer, we're going to head back down there. We'll definitely be in touch, but even 1,000,000%, you're our new political advisor. So we're going to hit you back up in a few weeks. We'll get you on. We'll talk a little bit more about the upcoming election, a little bit more about Trump, a little bit more about the Democrats, the whole nine.
And listen, I gotta keep pushing Trump, and the
fighting's on the back burner. We know you're still fighting, but we'll talk about that on the back burner. Like, you got to fight.
I don't really, because to be honest to you, and this is one thing that people doesn't understand. When you write no matter no more, fight.
Then you're dead. Then you're dead.
That shit doesn't matter either.
Oh, for sure.
I want to fight for the country, like, your rights matter first. And then, you talk about art and you talk about sports. Because for me, the most important is keep this country the way it is. This is my most important thing. Keeping this country the way it is, man. I don't want to change it. I don't want to turn it into a fucking socialist. I don't want to fucking be like Russia or like fucking Venezuela or Cuba. I want to keep it the way
Do you
it
have
is. That's
kids?
why I came here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I came to this country this way, and I don't want to change it. And you know, and another thing I want to point it out before I leave, because I know you guys got to leave. You know why America? You know why America is the greatest country in human history?
Why? Spell it out.
It's because there is no regulations, and we have a very small government. Like, you want to create a business, there is no fucking big deal. You do it, and they say like, you pay the taxes, do your business, go ahead.
Right.
Try to open up a business where, you know, it's some fucking Europe or some fucking, you gotta get so many fucking regulations that gotta close you down.
Yeah.
Even if you can open it, it will be so hard for you because they gotta regulate you to the max. Well, this window cannot be there. You know, that door cannot be there. You gotta fix that. You know, they gotta come out with so many angles that you're never gonna be able to open up a business.
Yeah.
Why you have the Googles and why you have the Twitters and why you have all these massive businesses, you know, like, it's because America, it has this very small government, and they allow you to be you. They allow you to be. No other country in the world has created more jobs, has invented more patents, has invented more fucking businesses, has invented more shit than America. Why? Because it's a small government. And I want everybody to understand that part. As long as you got a small government that doesn't regulate you to the max, we good.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people though in that government, but they regulate less. There's a lot of overpaid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a
And
lot
you know,
of overpaid politicians in our
I
government.
was listening to Kevin already, right? Kevin already, the guy from Mr. Wonderful.
Yes.
He hates Trump, and I'm okay with that. He hates Trump. But one thing that he talks when I was listening to him, he said like, you know what? When Obama was the president, I was about to close down all my businesses. He has a business like you go, you paint, and then you have wine. He said like my business, especially in California, they have so many regulations that I couldn't open up one because a window was an issue, a paint was an issue, a door on the side was an issue, and everything was an issue. So they didn't want me open. So when Trump became a president, he threw out all these regulations, and my business is tripled up.
Absolutely.
Real story. Look it up, Kevin O'Leary.
So even here, before we let you get out of here, Hector, what do you think about this coronavirus? Hoax or it's a real thing?
I think it's fucked up, but this is another thing that people don't talk about it. You know, Donald Trump, passed a bill for $8 billion, and he's gonna fucking find the cure for it, and we gotta be back on track. I believe in my president. That's what they don't talk about it. They don't talk about my president, but he's on top of it because he take care of shit. You feel me? It's not like Obama. Obama do nothing. Obama.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Hector. You're the man, my brother. So May 15th, we'll see you back in the cage, back in the ring.
Yeah, I'm sure I will talk earlier. I will talk earlier with you guys.
I like it.
Oh, 100%. We'll get you back on the show before your next fight. We want to talk some more politics, some more life, the whole nine.
Let's go. Peace out.
All right, Hector, my brother. You're the man.
All right.
Peace, Hector.
We'll talk to you soon.
You bet.
Man, is Trump paying him?
Nah, you know what it is?
He's passionate. There's a lot of passion.
Yo, there's a lot of passion there. He's from Cuba.
Yeah.
He's from Cuba. So he's seen communism. He's seen, some crazy shit.
Damn.
But even, I would have said move over a little bit because remember
What keeps dropping?
the fucking stream deck. But he, remember here, move over even a little bit. So we'll get you back in the better, there you go, the better camera angle. Because remember we moved over just because when WhatsApp was screwing us.
Yeah. I got to take a shower soon, Buzz.
Oh, for sure. We're going to wrap this up. But man, Hector Lombard's fucking into I didn't realize he was that deep in politics.
Me either.
I saw you zoning out at one point. You were like, man, he's really.
Well, I don't know anything about politics, so he's just.
Yo, he's deep.
And I don't want, even though he's like via like interweb, you can't look that man in the eye. He might kill you.
No, he's deeper than me, I think. He's deep.
Man. Oh, my God. Deeper than you?
No, he's
He's
deep.
so much deeper than you about anything but in
he's
politics.
fucking deep. He's deep.
Hey, I'm not mad at it.
No, not at all. I appreciate that, especially being an immigrant in the United States.
Because, yo, if he can give me like a 5-minute breakdown of what I need, 10-minute breakdown of what I need to know about politics every other week. All right, cool.
When I put this up on YouTube, it's going to be Hector Lombard, Menace and the Man, political advisor. Wow. Political correspondent. The best is that I was like, and I was just giving it as an example. I was like, like CNN, Fox.
Yeah,
they have
I know what you're saying.
He was like, what the fuck you say? CNN? Fuck CNN. Fake news.
Jeez.
I like where Hector's head's at, though. He wants America to be great. He wants it to be a better country than it is, but...
I think I'm going to have ice cream for dinner tonight.
For dinner?
Yeah.
What kind of ice cream?
Cotton candy ice cream.
Ice cream you already have?
Yeah, from Stewart's.
From Stewart's? What's Stewart's?
It's upstate, gas station.
Really?
Yeah, I'll let you try a little bit.
I might take a spoonful. You know me.
Yeah, you're fat.
But,
do I have any whipped cream? I don't know.
Well, we didn't even... one thing I wanted to ask Munhoz was, how do you think... Cejudo Aldo goes? Because they just
going there.
They just announced it as official.
Yeah, I was going there with that.
And even that, we underestimated Munhoz. We thought he'd be a little bit more dull than he was.
Well, I just think we had a lot of topics to talk to him about.
No, I'm saying even initially, like I did. At least, I don't know what you felt, but I thought we don't know Munhoz personally.
Oh.
And we thought it might be kind of a dull interview. And then he was like, "No, big Menace fan, been watching him," and he was like, he was right there in the interview.
Also, it's sometimes you don't know how well someone's English is gonna be, and
yeah.
Now, is he like Spanish or Brazilian?
Munhoz is Spanish, but I think he's Brazilian. But we should have actually asked him that.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I didn't want to offend him.
When we get him, we'll definitely get him back on because
the people you're saying he rolls with are Brazilian, so I was like,
he's similar to Lombard. How they wound up on the show now is they are fans of Menace and the Man. Yeah. They started following the Menace and the Man page. I started a conversation with them, like you hit Munhoz up, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm coming on the show."
Yep.
So I like that.
Good shit, dude.
So even we'll wrap this up. We'll say UFC 248 this weekend. How did you score, or were you not really scoring Joanna versus Weili Zhang?
I mean, it's tough to get past that damage.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
It's tough. I mean,
like I told you,
I thought it was pretty equal, and then you look at like the damage, and you're like, and she's the champ. It's like, all right, yeah, you win.
Yeah, 100%. Like I told you, when I first watched fights, I scored damage each round. Then when I rewatch the fights, I score like, oh.
Because, I watch fights, and I go, all right, who's winning? If it's pretty close, you're like, all right, who got more drops or who almost got closer to a finish? Or like who's more fucked up?
And that forehead of Joanna, that was third round on. So that's almost like even something I said to you was Joanna and the Yoel fight. There was only one round where all the judges scored it.
Oh, right. We were talking about that.
The third round of Joanna versus Weili, they all scored for Joanna. Other than that, every round in both of those fights, the three judges had it differently.
Which is crazy. And like we were talking about earlier is, let's say you're like, I thought so-and-so won that. I'm not going to be like, well, Stan thinks that. I think that too. Like, I've got my own opinion, and we're good buds, whatever. But if I think opposite, I'll be like, no, Stan, you're stupid. This person definitely won. But like, when me and you watch fights, I would say it's almost. I don't know if we've ever been like, I think so and so won, and you think so and so won.
No,
like,
I can't.
We're like, we know fighting. We've been around it. Like, we're like, yeah, this person won for this reason. I mean, sometimes if there's a question mark, you might be like, this guy, oh, yeah, that takedown did happen. You know what I mean?
For the most part, me and you usually look at each other at the end of the round and go, this is my scorecard. Yeah. And that's how I have it. Like, the damage I thought was winning that fight. So I did think Weili won initially. Then when I rewatched it, it was very close.
Yeah. And Joanna didn't take the belt.
No. And
I tell you what,
that's the thing, too. Yeah.
If she got a couple takedowns, you know what I mean? Like, it was all like stand up for the most part, you know?
She wasn't taking Weili down, though. Wheelie's a really good grappler, apparently.
There were no takedowns in that fight, right?
No. momentary trips, no ground. Like Wheelie took her down like once or twice, but it was just like 1-2 seconds. Same thing with Yoel versus Adesanya.
Right.
So where Yoel versus Adesanya was really boring and Wheelie versus Joanna was exciting, similar fights, if you will. Hard to score, 1 or 2 takedowns that weren't really takedowns, and just a weird stylistic matchup.
Yeah.
But episode 68. Let's wrap this bitch up.
Yeah, I gotta get my truck.
It's ready to go?
Yeah.
A tough one this weekend. So I was even going to say if he won, I was going to be like, yo, let's get Adam Konaki on.
Yeah, we'll get him. I'll try and get him in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, and let's even like you can let you being a professional fighter who's been there, you can almost level with him in that sense of tough fight there. You know, tough loss, one you weren't expecting, you got caught or whatever.
Yeah, and in combat sports when you're throwing fists and kicks and whatever at each other.
Yeah. And like I said, when I rewatched it yesterday, he was winning the fight the first round or 2, 3 rounds, and then he just got caught. And then once you get caught, it's like, and then something we talked about in the car ride earlier today, he got caught, and if he had gotten the 8 count, it might have been different.
Yeah, like you said, he got knocked down, but it looked like a slip. Ref called a slip, whatever, and then, got back up right back into it, where if it was actually a knockdown, he would get a little bit more time to recover, because I think the guy that hit him was like, no, my friend, that was not a slip. Let me pour it on. Yeah.
If it was the 8 count and the glove wipe and the you back up, and it was like a 12-second, he might have cleared his head a little bit more, but it was like a 4 or 5 second. You
Get
good?
Up, go.
Yeah. And then the next exchange, you saw him, he didn't look rocked, but he just, once the punches started coming, then he looked rocked. You know what I mean?
Right. He was like, I don't want this.
Yeah. He started just trying to fire back from like his hip, and it just wasn't.
And unfortunately, boxing's not like MMA unless you're, nobody gets a rematch unless it's for like a big title fight.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting
it's not like, hey, I thought you could have won that one, run it back. It's like, nope, you got to reclimb the ladder, my friend.
Yeah, that's pretty much probably going to be like a tough break, kid.
Yeah.
You stepped up to this next echelon, and it just didn't work out. Yeah.
A solid year of boxing to get back to that same point.
Or one big win.
Which is going to take 1 year of solid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll box probably 4 or 5 times.
So one thing we do have this weekend before we get out of here, a card this weekend. It's like, obviously, we know Ronnie Yaya. We don't know the guy he's fighting, so we don't care about that one.
Right, but I'm going to go Ronnie Yaya. But that guy looks like that 145 Asian dude who's...
Well, this is Enrique Barzolas.
I know, but he looks like... Who's that? Fuck. He would wear knee pads. He was on The Ultimate Fighter at 155.
Don't know.
Fuck.
But here, we'll go Randa Marcos versus Amanda Ribas. Who you got?
Ooh. I'm going to go Randa Marcos. I know where you're going.
I'm going to go Randa Marcos.
Whoa, really?
You thought I was going Ribas? Nah.
I thought, because you go off those 2 pictures.
Randa Marcos got my heart a little bit.
Oh, wow.
I fuck with Randa Marcos.
Okay.
Jussier Formiga versus Brandon Moreno.
Formiga.
I'm going to go Moreno in that one.
Okay.
I feel like he's going to pull off the upset.
Ooh, you throwing money on it?
No.
Okay.
So now we'll go main card. Francisco Trinaldo versus John McDessie.
I'm going to go McDessie. I think he's got better stand-up.
I'm going to go Trinaldo.
Okay.
Johnny Walker versus Nikita Krylov.
I'm going Krylov. I think he's a bad dude. I think Johnny Walker, he's a badass, but I think he just got a lot of smoke.
We're going different here. I'm going to go Johnny Walker.
Okay.
I think Johnny Walker corrects. He got caught versus Corey Anderson because they didn't respect the stand-up. I think he's going to respect Krylov. Renato Moicano versus Damir Hadzovic.
Is that dude Russian?
Sounds like it. He might be from Kazakhstan or somewhere.
This guy must be fucking pretty good.
To get Moicano?
The number 7 guy. Is this his debut?
No.
No? How many scraps does he have?
I'm not sure how many. But I'm going Moicano.
I think just looking at it and just... Because Renato's been fucking on a little bit of a tear. A little bit.
I almost have to pee, so that's why I'm trying to speed this up.
At 155, yeah, he's been doing better. I'm going to go Renato.
Oh, Moicano's moving up.
No, he's been up.
No, he's been up. He was a featherweight.
Yeah.
Our
I know
boy,
that.
our boy Gilbert Burns versus Damian
I
Maia.
got Gilbert Burns.
Gilbert Burns all day. Kevin Lee, Charles Oliveira.
I got Kevin Lee. I think he's
I'll take Kevin Lee as well.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap that up.
I think Gregor
there.
Gillespie crushes Charles Oliveira.
I think Gregor beats both of them.
I agree. But
if him and Kevin Lee fought 10 times, I think Gregor wins 8.
yeah.
So episode 68.
Well, see you later.
Oof.